Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in again. It's Rose McInerney. It is WomanScape or WS Real Talk. Today is day number 13 of 30 movies in 30 days, and I'm standing in front of the Mercer Kitchen. It is a place here in New York City, and this review today follows yesterday's story, which also took place in New York City. So be prepared, you never know what's going to happen. Could hear a lot of sirens and people walking by and lots of noise, but that's why we love New York. So the movie itself today that I'm reviewing is called After the Wedding. So we know that something big happens after the wedding, and here's kind of the gist of it. Julianne Moore, Michelle Williams, Billy Crudup, and Anna Quinn. Those are the four sort of main characters in it. The story plot goes as follows. It is Michelle Williams. She is working in India running an orphanage. And at that orphanage, she's desperately seeking money, and so she's got an offer from overseas by a wealthy benefactor who happens to be, of course, Julianne Moore. We don't know why, but Julianne is offering her $2 million if she'll fly to New York and do her pitch. So we quickly learn when Michelle goes over that Julianne Moore is a self-made woman. She's happily married to Billy Crudup's character, and Billy is an artist, and they have a family together. We just know something is afoot. There is something afoot, and we don't know what it is. So obviously things come falling down or crashing after the wedding. Teresa, played by Julianne Moore, invites Michelle Williams' character to come to the wedding, and we see very quickly that there's a past, there's a history here. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoiler here. The verdict on this movie: it's a good movie. If you feel like a good cry and you want to see a great star-studded cast, go and see it. These two women, they light up the screen. They can do it solo, and they're even more powerful together. So my verdict is going to be a bit of a reluctant yes, and here's why. I actually guessed the plot. I don't like that. Yes, the audience wants to feel smart, but I didn't like that. I just felt it was a wee bit predictable, so didn't like that. Number two, though, the reason that is the saving grace for the movie is the acting. The acting is stellar. There's a particular line in the movie that explains my number three reason for going to see it. So the acting, I don't know what else to say. It's that good. Number three, there's a line in the movie that really resonated with me, and it's when Julianne Moore's character Teresa says, "I don't know what's going on. Is life passing me, or am I passing life?" And I think it's something that touches on sort of the meaning of the movie. Do we stop and take note of what we have and how things are going in life, whether or not it has meaning? And of course, that's something we're always pushing on WomanScape. So I thought for that third reason as well, there was something in it. Bring Kleenex, you're going to cry. Even if you guess what happens in the movie, you can't help it, you do cry. And Julianne Moore's character at the very end is pretty darn touching. So I'm going to say a reluctant yes. It screened at Sundance in January of 2019. I think the critics are giving it a kind of so-so, like I am. I do like what I saw, though, from the writer-director, and that seems to be the thing these days. The writer is directing as well, and this is done by a gentleman named Bart Freudlich, who I don't know. So anyway, that's about it for today. The end of day 13. See you tomorrow for day 14. Thanks very much for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you. WS Magazine is coming up September 1st, so please check it out, and have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.